Garfield, Royal Rescue by Shakespeare Hemingway. Garfield was relaxing, having some scotch and lasagna when Jon Arbuckle came with emergency news. "Garfield, it's terrible. I have some bad news," Jon Arbuckle said with crying words. "Stop your stories and give me your thoughts," Garfield said with serious demands. "It's terrible, Garfield. Kate Middleton and Prince William are getting married, but you're not invited," Jon Arbuckle said with outrage. "This is lies," roared Garfield with an angry voice. "It's true. Look and see." Jon Arbuckle showed Garfield a letter that came through mailboxes. "Dear Garfield, you are not invited to the royal wedding. Sincerely, the royal family of England," said the letter with insults. "Invite this?" shouted Garfield as he tore up the letter with his extremely manly cat hands. "This is the last straw. I will not stand for insults to humanity," Garfield cried out to the ceiling with fist clenched with justice. "What will you do, Garfield?" asked Jon Arbuckle with wonder. "I will do what any good man does with insulted words. I will crush wedding with righteousness," Garfield roared with determination. "It will be dangerous. Royal edicts are there with power," Jon Arbuckle warned with caution. "The only edict I serve is my fist," said Garfield as he walked out with intentions. Meanwhile, in England, Buckingham Palace, Prince William and Kate Middleton were getting ready for the marriage ceremonies. "Kate Middleton, soon there will be marriage and all will be well. You will be the Princess of England and all will bow to you," said Prince William with celebration. "Yes, I am with happiness, but I wish Garfield was here. I do miss Garfield's macho charm and rugged good looks," Kate Middleton said with distant longing. "Forget Garfield. He is not coming for as long as I am prince of this land. You will be mine and mine alone," said Prince William, grasping Kate Middleton tightly. "But," said Kate Middleton with whimper, "there will be no buts for you. No cat, no matter how manly, will steal my woman," shouted Prince William with anger. "Oh, Garfield," cried out Kate Middleton with wanting. Meanwhile, Garfield was getting ready for a trip to the lovely country of England. "Time to prepare for my British vacation. My only souvenir will be flaming vengeance," Garfield said as he packed his things. "Garfield, be careful. I stress it. Killer with heart disease and cholesterol," Jon Arbuckle warned with advice. "I have no time for stress. There is British damsel that needs saving," Garfield said with a stern voice. "Farewell, Jon Arbuckle. Hold down fort, for while I will be gone," Garfield said as he left for adventure. "You know it, Garfield. Show them what a real cat you're made of," Jon Arbuckle said as he grabbed Garfield's arms for a manly handshake. Garfield then boarded his jet and lifted off for takeoff with thunder-like speed. Garfield soared through the sky over oceans and oceans until he came to the island of England. Garfield then braked his jet and prepared for jumping. "Time for a British invasion," said Garfield as he leaped out of his jet into the country of Great Britain to administer justice like a prime minister of iron that girl boss Lady Thatcher was in her prime. Garfield opened his parachute with lasagna logo, but he was in no mood for lasagna. Maybe he actually was. Parachutes are for little girls and babies in wheelchairs, said Garfield as he cut his parachute for a free-fall run. Meanwhile, in Buckingham Palace, Prince William was dressing up in wedding clothes. All of a sudden, he sensed great power. "No, it cannot be! My imagination playing tricks on me," said Prince William with self-delusional fear. "Prince William, we are almost ready for the wedding," said the servants. "Very well, I am almost ready. Now leave before I am lashing your back," roared Prince William with anger. "Yes, my master," said the servants, cowering. The Queen of England then entered Prince William's room with no words. "This is your special day, yet I am unsure you've proven true manhood," said the Queen of England. "I am a true man. All of England will see this, and of all the territories oversea and our close neighbors," said Prince William with defense. "Why have you not invited Prince Garfield? Do you fear to face a real man in cat's clothing?" asked the Queen of England with challenge. "I fear no cat, nor man," shouted the Prince William as he tossed champagne glass at mirror, shattering it all into fits of anger. "I am the Prince of all of England, and all will cower before my monarchical might. Not even Garfield can defeat me," declared Prince William with a royal decree. Meanwhile, Garfield was walking the streets of London with a purpose. As Garfield walked with strength steps, Englishmen cheered him and shouted his name with joy. "Garfield! Garfield!" cheered the Englishmen as Garfield walked straight to Buckingham Palace. Garfield walked with sternness and determination to destination, for he was on a mission. Garfield walked and walked until he came to Buckingham Palace gates. "No gate can take my power," Garfield bellowed with majesticness as he punched down the gate with one punch. Garfield marched with purpose in feet as he stormed the wedding place of matrimony. Real guards came rushing to arrest him, but they were no match. There's Garfield! Arrest him in the name of the prince!" shouted the guards with the prince's loyalty. "Relax, my English hombres, you are being relieved of duty," said Garfield chilly as he hit royal guards with fists and feet of speed like typhoons, sending them flying miles high and exploding. Garfield picked up a guard and raised him high in the air like feather. "Here, why not delicacy of fresh fish and chips?" quipped Garfield as he tossed the guard into the sea. "There's plenty of salt for you in there," said Garfield with cleverness as he walked. Garfield marched on his mission until he came to the wedding parties with food and drink. More guards came for ambushing, but Garfield handled it like a man. "It is time to have a sip of tea," said Garfield as he took tea kettles and tossed it at the guards. "Ah, no!" cried the guards as the tea melted them into skeletons. Garfield came on the table of food with wedding guests sitting around on celebration. "No lasagna! What is this blasphemy?" Garfield roared in anger as he threw the table on wedding guests. "Lasagna is for warriors and kings. Do not be forgetting this, you worms," Garfield roared as he walked on. Garfield soon came upon the wedding ceremony, with Prince William and Kate Middleton at the altar being wed. Everyone heard Garfield's manly footsteps like thunder in the sea. Prince William turned around and saw his fears become realities. "Garfield!" yelled out Prince William in tones of squealing horror. "How rude! Have you not heard of royal tradition? It is the rules that I am to have the woman first before marriage," Garfield stated with cold fact. "Garfield, you will never have my woman. I am prince. I am above all of this land. I am the sovereign of the state," declared Prince William with an almost arrogant laugh. Garfield looked at Prince William with eyes of seeing and spoke with words of saying, "Even princes must obey the law first. But do not be worrying, for I will give you a fair trial. Here is the judge, and here is the jury," Garfield said as he raised his two fists for showing. "Enough nonsense! Feel might of royal jewels," said Prince William as he snapped his fingers. At Prince William's command, noises were heard. Mighty Big Ben transformed into a giant laser cannon aimed at Garfield with blazing intent. "Tick-tock, tick-tock. It is 12 o'clock. Time to die, fiend," said Prince William with mocking words. At these words, Big Ben fired Garfield with beams of fury. However, Garfield was not laser phased and backhanded the laser beam with ease. "Impossible!" cried out Prince William with shock. "Do you not learn physics in school, Prince? Lasers bound off my mighty man-cat muscles," Garfield tutored with teachings. "I silence your mockery forever! Die, cat!" yelled Prince William as he took out his long sword and thrusted it into Garfield. But Garfield caught his arm in midair and crushed bones with his crab-like grip. "It looks like your time has just run up," quipped Garfield as he tossed Prince William into Big Ben, exploding them both. "No!" cried out Prince William as he crashed into Big Ben for explosion. "Good night, sweet prince," said Garfield with cool words as he walked away. After victory, Kate Middleton ran to Garfield and embraced him with arms. "Garfield, thank you. When I was marrying him, I only thought of you," thanked Kate Middleton with gratitude. "No problem, my British biscuit. You must save me a juicy piece of your shepherd's pie," Garfield responded with flirtations. "Garfield, you are true hero and real man. We want to make you honorary King of England," Queen Elizabeth said with royal orders. "I'm sorry, but I'm busy living fast life of fast adventures, an even faster woman," Garfield rejected with sympathies. "Well, at very least accept your position of Duchess Ireland," said Queen of England. "Fine, but I must be first attending to important business," said Garfield as he picked up Kate Middleton and brought her to the royal bedroom, where he could show her how a real man loved a woman. "Garfield, please make me your queen," said Kate Middleton with a warm tone. "I do not have a castle, but I give to you a mighty tower for you to climb," Garfield said with seduction. "Garfield, I want you to joust me like a valiant knight," Kate Middleton cried out with desire. Kate Middleton then rode Garfield's huge, ginormous pussy cock, as if she was taming a wild stallion. And afterwards, Garfield made sure to eat out the Queen of England as if she were another piece of lasagna. The end.